Какво става, хора? Аз съм Гроти Пичо 01 и ту е, мисля, че 23-ти епизод на Red Dead Redemption 2. В предишния епизод не говорих, защото имаше свине. Съжалявам. Както виждате вече картинката на играта, като пусна играта, картинката е различна, виждате я. Преди беше една друга, сега понеже у нас къща я превзехме, за сигурно стои такава. Тъй. Къде е мисията сега? Аха, те мисля, че са тука. Две са само. Аре, първо ще направим и тази мисия.
Just calm down.
One night when I was frisky, too much potion whiskey.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
Само се прави.
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house. just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
You told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us around here. You don't know what happened?
Not again.
She killed one of them for
Traži
good
da
reason, but
natisnem
clearly
gor na
they
strel
don't see it
kavšim
that way.
trudnjem. За да може конja da bere se od nas. Da se
Young
pravi.
Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa. What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last words. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our girl. I'll take that.
Сега. Трябваше да извикам шибания кон.
They probably
Сега нямам оръжие, защото коня го няма. Само с шкото направим с револвера
heard
ти.
us.
Какво има вътре, бе?
Going in there or not?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Я по-спокойно, бе, Келеш. Къде се намираш ти? Мама ти мръсна. Ще отреша кора. Тук има много неща да вземане.
Oh, if they laid a finger on her! Hey, you okay in there? Tilly! We're coming for you!
Абе, ей!
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
It don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot him!
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine.
Now catch that bastard!
The one in front's the ball. Bring him back alive. I ain't shot him yet.
All right, get
Този
after
кон не е
them!
мой.
Yeah.
There, straight ahead! I saw him go through those bushes! Oh, look at these cowards!
Сега трябва да сложим слъг, защото иначе няма да
Heading down the hill, to the water! Oh, you're gonna pay! All of you! You got it!
Go, go.
You've got a couple more seconds to regret what you did! You picked the wrong girl! one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Oh, for Christ's sakes!
Заеба, майка му в къса, заеба.
I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
Сега, то ще го свалим с ласото.
Go on! Rope that bastard! Come on! Get him, Arthur!
Само да го хване. Ласо се.
Stay away from me! I'm warning you!
Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Чакайте малко, сега забравиха.
Quick, get after him!
Ей. Сега да го влачим.
Go on, dress him up! What are you waiting for?
Get this off of me!
Добре, дай да го вържем.
Make these nice and tight.
All right, you bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
This could get bumpy.
You have the first idea.
Малко дълъг и пътя ме ще стигне.
Deal what you're getting into. I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed him, coward bastard. She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve.
You go to hell. You're wasting your time with that girl. She's a liar. She'll screw you over like she did me. I should have.
All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
All right, let's go.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on.
Finish the bastard off.
Какво да го правим сега?
You know my choice.
Да го колим ли? Чакайте сега, ще сложа на пауза, защото иначе времето тече. Да го колим ли? Ще го заколим. Айде. Ще го заколим.
Sadly, I agree with you. Sorry, partner. We can't take no chances with the likes of you.
Yeah.
Poți mai părtă să ne știm, da. E tu că vă tăie, mă.
Every time.
О, не, коня ми го няма. Сега той животно не знам как ще го гръмна. С помпата. Тя нищо не прави, бе. Ай, стига, бе. Той и пистолета ми го няма сега. Нищо няма. Иначе... Нов ли трябва да си купувам, бе? Ами няма да си купя нов, не ме интересува. Иначе...
Come on.
Тъй. Сега трябва да отидем да си взема коня. И тука. Само първо да видя малко мапа. Доста е дълъг пътя. Еми, какво да правим?
Yep. Now, come on. There. Go. Yeah.
Наближаваме. Доста наближихме. Без да гледам мапа, знам, че сме близо. Късмето сме ми позната. Стигнахме. Или всъщност стигнахме, да не стигнахме. Да, стигнахме. О, да се взема това най-после. Добре. Тъй. Иначе... Искам да се взема от този. Първо искам да разбера какво стана с моя револвер. Аз без револвер няма да стоя. Потрябва и сега ще отида да си купя. Она смръсне сама и ми го открадна. Тук е револвер, за щастие. То с какво му стана, бе? Тия без причина нещо искат да му стрелят машин боб от ледена. Добре, всичко е тук. Чакайте малко, сега искам да слезем малко по-скоро. И да видим какво е ти оръжие. Ти оръжие не го знам. Какъв демидж има, ето и не знам. Той пък е някакво много грозно. Обаче има малко повече демидж. Обаче ето е най-доброто. Сега този снайпер искам да е тука. А тук ще сложа някакво друго оръжие, но не знам какво. Ето е.
Let's go, boy.
Аз сега направо да... чакайте малко. Трябва да се върна обратно, защото... Трябва да свърша една работа. А пък и да, мисията и тя е тук, добре, значи имам късмет. Връщам се да си свърша работата. Препълнен съм с някакви вещи. Искам да ги махна. Не проблем. Ако точно посегнеш в лапника на ледена. О, как искам да го гръмна, той праседи какво е. Как ми се иска да го гръмна. Сега ще го гръмна. Чакайте! Къде избяга? Ей, чакайте малко. Хванахме го, хванах го. Искам да го заколя.
You're okay. It's over now.
Их чухало прасенце. Мас. Само кожда мога да взема. Еми хубаво ще я взема.
Come on, pal. Ah!
Thank you for your help with Miss Jackson.
Don't mention it, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan. Sometimes, at least.
Thank you. I think.
No, not too often. You think there's folks up
Къде е бутчера, бе?
down on us right now, Sam? I wonder.
Could really use some good meat for this stew.
I never thought about it. One day I'd like to go there.
Много малко пари дава, бе. Повече никога няма да му продам кожа.
Oh, Tilly, you're just so sensible. That's me, a little less sensible.
Good job, Arthur.
И какво е сега? То е месо. Месо няма да му давам.
Just make sure it goes into the pot and not your pocket. Well done, Mr. Morgan.
Добре, всичките други неща от тях може да се направи нещо, значи няма да го давам. Сега ще отидем тук да видим да махам всичките ненужни вещи. То къде точно е? О, той да не е на втория етаж, бе, къде е, бе?
Hi there, Javier.
О, какво става тук, бе? Нещо не ми харесва.
How you doing?
Very well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
We're stuck in the shit now, Mr.
Аре,
Morgan.
бягай да мина, бе, бягай да мина,
Drowning
бе.
in mud.
Мама ти
For a
мръсна.
man of the cloth, you have quite a way with words.
Words are the very least of my problems. The very least.
I'm sure.
Не знам, ще проверя да не е на втория етаж. То наистина е на втория етаж. Но защо е на втория, не знам. Сега. Златото няма да го продавам. čekaj malo, kога nisam svršao. Писмата да не се на втория етаж. Я чакайте да видим. Защото имам писмо за вземане, мисля, че.
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. It seems
Ама
Jamie
ние се
may have
всъщност
escaped
отиваме
from the
от
clutch.
това. Добре, айде да отидем на мисията.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
the angry cowboys, you've arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono. Sì.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me. Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Evening all. This seems like a decent time. Well, good luck to you.
Bonjour.
Good evening, sir.
Sir?
Why are you plaguing me so?
Evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, hello.
Can I help you, sir? Well, I'm not quite sure yet.
Evening, folks.
Bryn Tilden.
Hello, sir.
This is Mr.
Don't think
Eckfellow.
this day can get much worse.
Well, it's
Sorry to hear
nice to
that.
meet the both of you.
Thanks. Just the
New
way
suit?
it goes sometimes.
I mean, no, it's a new shirt. Is that
Evening, gentlemen.
How do you do, sir?
I like you, mister. You have a kind face.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck to you.
I hope you're having
take
a
care.
fine evening.
Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskin.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Get your hands off me.
Come on.
Какво стана, бе? Какво стана и аз не знам. Да еба, майка му да еба, в газа да еба. Мисия да те тъпа да еба.
Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Ryder?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what.
Sure.
Are you looking for something, sir?
Sorry. I managed to get myself turned around somehow. Don't mind me.
Not a problem, sir. Please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Evening, ma'am.
Sir.
Good evening.
Какво ще правим сега, бе?
How are you? You know a good place? Get some food? Hi there.
Darling.
I was just asking.
Nice round here. I'm kind of new to these parts.
Hello, my dear.
Well, good luck to you.
Darling.
Ma'am,
Hi, Brooke. How are you?
you must like living here. All the best now.
Lovely to see you.
Hello there. Hello, ma'am. How do you do, ma'am?
How do you do?
I'm just in a friendly mood today for some reason.
That's good news indeed.
Anyway, guess I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Evening, sir.
How do you do?
Hello there.
Hi, Brooke. How are you?
Hello, ma'am.
How do you do?
To su kima, някъде аз ще го следвам и какво ще стане, не знам. Какво стане?
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will... I'm sorry, sir, but the party's in the garden. The residence is purely for family. I do hope you understand.
Forgive me, I was unaware.
Sign later.
You cannot be in here, sir. Let me show you out.
Добре де, как он е кур мръсен, влезе, аз не мога да вляза. Да еба майка ви мръсна, да еба. Ей! Ушмуроци.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me.
Къде е отишъл то сега, как ще го намерим? Не е отишъл тук. Къде избяга този, бе?
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Къде е точно, не знам.
No, that's it. Guard! Guard! We have an intruder.
Бе, какво е той тъпото нещо, бе? Значи трябваше да го последя. Еба, майка ти мисията ти да еба, много мразя такива.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have
I'm sorry, sir, but the party's in the garden. The residence is purely for family. I do hope you understand.
Forgive me, I was Unaware.
Този белия не беше ли от нашите, бе? Аз си мислех, че този белия от нашите се оказа, че не е от нашите.
I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here.
И пак си избяга, видяхте ли как се избъкна изведнъж? Къде избяга този човек, бе? Ай, стига, бе. Той се телепортира направо. Опа, видя го къде е.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this.
Видя го къде ще мърса.
In this house are slipping.
Вижте къде
This
се
is a final
изкрива.
warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
И как ще го следи без да ме забележи, не знам, то трудно. Какво ще прави този вътре?
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Hello, sir.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Да и минахме мисията, много скучна мисия, гадна беше, ама... Какво да правим? От тук можем ли да скочим? Можем да взема малко кръвчица. Следващите мисии къде са? Следващите мисии са в града. Добре. Сега ще ударим едно сейфче. Вече сме минали 41% от играта. Всъщност историята има за мен до играта. Даже и до половината не сме стигнали. Много и дълго, 60 часа. 60 часа играта, ако не знаете. Много и дълго. Хора. Виж е този клип, следващия клип ще продължим. И аре.